Carbofit is a product of the company DermaArt and introduces new possibilities and development of health clubs, wellness, sports centers, and physiotherapy. It is a device used for so-called Carbofit treatments. The word carbo stands for carbon, since the procedure is based on harnessing the positive effects of carbon dioxide. The basic and essential effect gained by the Carbofit treatment is an intense increase of blood circulation. Even with the most intense exercises, blood circulation in the peripheral parts of the body remains poor. Carbofit affects those areas and reaches to the level of microcirculation. How does Carbofit increase the blood circulation? Carbofit enables us to apply CO2 to the body. Since CO2 is a liposolubility gas, it can pass through the skin. This causes intraepithelial nerve endings, which in a human skin represent more than 1 million receptive bodies, to respond to a higher CO2 partial pressure in the tissues. By this we can improve the microcirculation of the blood and lymph. Our blood contains sensors sensitive to the amount of CO2 and O2 in our blood. Their work begins when they detect an increased amount of CO2. Then they send a message to the central sensors, which inform the brain that more oxygen has to be delivered to the tissues. The brain then sends a signal to the affected tissues to widen the veins, because a larger amount of blood enriched with O2 is flowing from the lungs. Carbofit and cellulite eliminates the causes for cellulite. Painless, non-invasive and non-aggressive method. Directly affects the weakened, rigid, connective tissues between the fatty cells. The only method suitable for cellulite areas affected with expanded capillaries and varicose veins. Renews skin's elasticity. A look under a microscope does not reveal any difference between body fat tissue and cellulite. Cellulite equals body fat. The only difference is the elasticity of the fibrous connective tissue that links the deeper lying layers to the skin. Cellulite occurs when this fibrous connective tissue loses elasticity, sinks and hardens, which additionally slows down the already poor blood flow of the body fat tissue. Lack of elasticity is primarily the result of a lack of nutrients that blood delivers to the tissues. This results in the characteristic relief of the skin's surface. With diet and weight loss, one can decrease the size of fatty cells and the circumference of the fatty tissue, but cannot renew the elasticity and structure of connective tissue. The innovation of Carbofit is the restoration of the fibrous connective tissue's elasticity with a long-term boost of the blood flow in the cellulite area and the successful improvement of microcirculation, due to the direct effect on the growth of capillary density.